Yes, Todd.
I remember growing up, there was a place where you get your jeans, and there was the slim and the husky section. In big letters would say whatever the size was, and you're either in the slim or the husky. And then imagine you're with your mom or your parents, and you're going shopping, and that girl that you think is cute in third grade's going shopping too. Come over here, honey. We got to try on these huskies. It was just extremely embarrassing. Not to mention that.
No, wait. Did it happen?
It did happen. Lori Greenblatt and her mom were there, and they saw me trying on the husky jeans. Not to mention the fact that there was just like a little string and like a napkin basically was the changing room where you're basically, here's my tighty whities. Check me out, Lori. Very embarrassing. No privacy, and you're putting on the huskies for everyone to see your...
Do you think that she needed the acknowledgement that you were buying husky jeans to know that you were husky?
I wasn't.
And do you think that she was actually walking by trying to peep in and see you changing?
I'm not saying that. All I know is I had a big crush on her, and she was close enough to be able to peek in if she wanted to. And my mom, of course, was very loud, and she's like, instead of just grabbing me a pair of jeans to try on, she's like, here, try on these huskies. The other ones aren't the right color or whatever.
I don't know if Lori would be like, gosh, I wonder if Todd is a husky.
I don't know why Mom felt the need to address it as huskies. Like, hey, try on these jeans.
Exactly.
Would be okay.
Is your mom sending you a message by saying, hey, Chubbs, here's a husky?
I don't know why, but she'd be the same person that would like let me have an extra Big Mac or an extra thing of onion rings at Burger King, so you can't call me husky and keep feeding me.
Your mom also didn't let people see you when you were a baby because your dad said that you were ugly.
I was big oogs, right. I was sleeping. I was always taking a nap. You wouldn't flip me over so you could see my ugly baby face.
Yes,
I got two quick things here.
Okay.
One, Matt suggesting that Bad Larry might be Bad Gas Larry. I can't disprove that. Could be bad gas.
Mm-hmm.
Paula writes in, though, Chapter 5000 in Misunderstanding Brooklyn Fritzy. It's not negativity about ball girls or ball boys' jobs. He's projecting his own fear of being yelled at by Paul and Dan on them if he doesn't do the job perfectly.
Interesting.
You've scarred him. So his negative poke, what Paul is suggesting is that his, like, the ball boys are going to get wrong, but if they don't throw the ball back exactly perfectly, is actually his nerves about being yelled at by you and Paul.
All right. How about we go to Paulie here?
I did get an email about 20 minutes ago from a clinical psychologist who works at a major university, Dan.
Okay.
And he said, after years of listening to the show, he could dumb it down or summarize it like this. He goes, any fears that Fritzy has of trying things or doing things, and the downside of it goes back to his childhood. He goes, guessing from listening to the show years from now, that his mom would instill fear in him that don't try anything, don't do anything. The world is dangerous. Stay home, protect yourself, avoid situations, avoid danger. And that has carried on until his 50s. That would the psychologist's expert opinion.
That's not altogether wrong.
So don't try things because of the downside.
Well, you don't try things. You're very, very conservative.
I am more cautious than I would like to be. There are experiences that I haven't had that would probably be fun, but it's like my wife wanted to go and we were in Hawaii on one of these helicopter rides, and I'm like, I'm not crashing into a volcano and just to see a pretty view. You could take a picture and let me know how it went.
How often do you think they crash into volcanoes?
But that's the thing. My luck, I'll be the one. 10,000 times it's fine. I'm like, all right, fine. You convinced me. Let's go over the, whatever it is, and then there it goes.
Okay. Did I scar you, or did your childhood scar you?
Definitely the childhood, because there's just been many instances growing up where there would be a reason like you had to pass the deep water test in camp to use the pool. And to this day, I could barely swim. And because I didn't pass the deep water test, I just avoided the pool. And I would only go to the day camp when they were playing sports or going to a movie or going to the bowling alley or the skating rink or something like that.
Did your mom warn you about everything? Did she scare you?
She would rush us to the doctor's office for the slightest cough. I would have to go see if I have strep throat, if I cleared my throat the wrong way in the middle of the night.
All right. So you lived in fear.
There was some fear there. No, but there's different kinds of fear. There's fear. People are in fear of getting,
But I'm always encouraging you to do things.
Yes.
So I don't know if I've scarred you. And Paulie's always pushing you to do things.
I think it's a perfectionist thing on my end. And then anything short of praise and being told how wonderful I am doesn't sit well with me. Which I'm sure you're shocked to hear that. All the teachers would be like, oh, you're a great student, and the parent-teacher conferences and hundreds and A and all that and stuff. And then as soon as it's like, this wasn't the greatest paper I've ever written, I'm like devastated. I'm not going to write a paper ever again then.
Okay.
There you go.
Right.
But there are issues there,
Oh, no, I know that.
and
I know that.
no amount of meds necessarily puts it all in balance. So you got to move on and just rise above.
Yes, Marv.
Has Fritzy ever been to therapy?
I spoke with someone briefly for I'd say a couple of months or so, and then
What did she look like?
no, it was first it was a guy, and then all of a sudden he transferred me. Maybe he was sick of me, and he was losing his mind listening to me. Then there was a woman involved over like a 3-4 month period. Tried a couple of meds and everything, and then I got things back on track as far as worry and panic, anxiety attacks. I went through some stuff.
Oh, so you're back on track.
This is back on track.
Oh, this is back on
If I'm
track.
not profusely sweating right now and shaking and feeling like I'm going to pass out, then I'm way ahead of the game. Because there was a little period there where, if you've ever had a panic attack and you start feeling like you're going to go out, that's not a good experience. So there you go.
Thank you.
I'm an open book.
All right.
Anxiety attacks, not fun.